Hi, this is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 13 in our Spring Fairies series. This is a Sweet Pea Papers project. I used the Victoria Design Kit Spring Fairies, and as far as I know, it's available now. This is April of 2023, and I think this is coming out, this video series is coming out the beginning of May. So the June, July, and August might be the summer fairies. So hopefully if you like this kit and you want to get it, you better go over there and grab it. I'm not sure if winter fairies is still available. So I'm making all four, winter, spring, summer, and fall. I've had someone offer to buy this already, and it's not for sale. These are for me, these four. And this is a cord bound book, elastic bound book. There's two signatures, and on the front cover, and this is going to take a minute to go through because the signatures are kind of fat, and on the cover is an envelope stack. So it took us the first 3 videos actually to make our envelope stack, and so I'm gonna cut this apart. I'm gonna untie it, and then we've got our little fairy charm right here. And of course this is a card. Now I'm not going to be taking all the cards out or we'd be here all day. All of the fairies and flowers all have triple thick on them, and I overworked it. I made it really thin, so it's just a thin glaze, and I'm not sure whether it shows up on camera or not. There you can, now you can see it on the word springtime, and you can see it on the fairy. There you go. Okay, sorry if my voice changed then. I had to tip my head and look at the laptop. There's a wax seal on here with a small flower embedded in it. Right here. And the word fairies. And behind the words is eyelash trim, white eyelash trim, sparkly behind each one. This is a vine, ribbon that I found on Temu.com, and then of course we have our white lace. So as we go through the envelope stack, this is just a belly band with a couple of tags, and each of the little fairies has been glazed. And then this is a CD cover, and there's a little card in here. Now these don't have charms on them because the envelope stack would not lay flat if I had done that. And then this opens this way, a little glazed fairy and a little place to write, if you could write on this, I guess. And the word springtime for us, and a tag, and there's a tag in the side. Then we open it this way, and another little fairy. There's lots of fairies in this section. And then on this one, it's a double card. There's one down here, and then there's a little bitty one in the top. And then we open it up, and there's our little boy fairy. Another CD cover. And then the backs of both, the insides of both are this. These are stickers, these two big purpley blue flowers, purple flowers. And another little writing area. This is an envelope that I cut the window into, and the card comes out. Here I said I wasn't going to take the cards out, and I'm taking the cards out. Little writing card on here. Well, that way you can see the fairies behind. And then this is a long envelope, and these have all been glazed. And then you open it up, and there's stationery inside. It's coffee dyed paper with stenciling. More little fairies and this sweet deer. And these all been glazed. And then I didn't do anything on this page because I thought it was too pretty. So then it closes back up this way. And I put the tie below. It's a little low on the envelope stack because I didn't want to put it right through the middle of the fairy. I wanted you to be able to see her. Now we're going to go to the main book. When you open it up, inside the cover is a large pocket held with Velcro dots. I decided not to do policy closure on it. And we've got our beautiful little fairy there. Some more of the trim. And then this matches the inside of the other inside cover. And this, like I said, is a large pocket. Beautiful fairy card in there. You could also put extra trim and all. It's an expandable pocket. It's got the little expanders on the sides. And now this is the main book. And this says Cute Fairies. And this opens this way. It's held with a magnet. There's a little card. And this one opens this way. And there's another matching card. Guess I should put this one this way. No. I guess that's right. No, this is right this way. Everything has to face to the right for me. I don't know why. Anyway, and this is one of my favorite images in the whole book, and I love these birds. And when you put the triple thick on, it's called triple thick because if you don't brush it, it goes on 3 times as thick as something like glossy accents. And so it makes a very nice deep coating. But if you do like I did and just keep brushing it and brushing it out, it goes on real thin like a glaze. Well, it is a glaze anyway, but it brings the colors out just beautifully, and that way you don't have the thickness. And then you open this up. There's a lot of cards on this page. There's a charm with a little leaf charm here, and that goes to this tag here. There's a tuck here with a card. There's a card here. There's a card here. Okay, and the word blossom. This is a little notebook. This is a coffee dyed page. These are cardstock with kit papers glued to them. That's 65-pound cream colored cardstock. So this is a little notebook. It's just coffee dyed paper inside, and there's another fairy on the back. You could put it either way. You can put it in here either way. Sorry about my phone. You can put them in there either way. On this page is just some decoration. This is the back half. There's 3 big file folders, ephemera that come with the kit, and I decided to make pages out of them. So this is one side. I didn't do anything to it. This side I put in a tuck, and these two are the centers from the CD covers when I cut them out, using them as cards. On this side over here, there are these 2 little tags, and I put little butterflies on them. So there's 2 of them. And then this tag comes out here. This is an acetate lace-colored belly band with some more of the ivy ribbon or the vine ribbon. And another little fairy there. And I put glue across here so the card doesn't slide down. I put a little bead of glue under there. Oops, get under there. Oh, I made his little wings stick up and they got caught. Well, there we go. That's what I get for sticking his little wings up. And then on this page, this is the center of this signature. These are separate stamps, and I put this little ribbon across here to cover where they were attached. And then these were 2 cards that came with the kit, and these are opposites. I put them in so that the fairy looks out. Sure I did. They're tucks, not pockets. And then on this page is a floating envelope that's held on with this decorative paper clip. And I printed the envelope with this, and then I covered it with kit paper. And this has all been glazed. Of course, this beautiful little squirrel. He's so cute. And then inside is some stationery that matches this page, which is another one of my favorite pages. And so if you pull it out, it's this exact same picture. And this, look at the little fawn right there. Beautiful images in this kit, just beautiful. Then on this side is the other half of the file folder. This is on the other half of the center of the signature. And I just put a cluster in here. And then I left this side except for I glazed it. And a pocket with 2 cards. Let's see. Oh yes, I glazed this one as well, the flowers. On this side is a little side pocket with a little tiny envelope in it. I don't think, yeah, it doesn't have a card in it yet. This here, you're going to like this here. This is a half of a CD cover, and it's got a card in it. Give me your card. Okay, there's a card in there, and it also is on an acetate belly band. So you've got this beautiful little fairy here with another fawn, but then the CD cover moves up and down so that you can either cover the fairy or not. So you could put a bigger card in there and leave it here, take the card out and slide it up, or you can do like I did and leave this smaller card in here. There it comes. Just have to wiggle it a little bit to get it out. Wiggle it a little bit to get it back in. There you go. Wish I'd have known that trick, huh? And then on this page there's another charm. And it's a little hummingbird. I love this little charm. I've been saving it. And then it attaches to this card that goes in here. Then down here, let me hold this up here. Then this flips down. And it's a little butterfly with his wings sticking up. And this flips down. There's another butterfly with, well, one wing up. The other wing kind of gets flattened. And a fairy. And then it flips down one more time for writing area with a stencil on it. I'm going to go kick my phone into the other room, which is where it was supposed to be. Then on this side over here, this was meant to be 2 pockets, but it looks like I glued this pocket shut. There's a little bit of a spot there. Don't know what I did. I probably glazed it shut by accident when I was glazing this. So there's 2 butterflies here with their little wings sticking up. Here's another little notebook, a little bitty one, with a fairy on both sides, into a pocket, a hidden pocket. Caught my watch on the butterfly. When we turn the page, here's an acetate belly band with a bookmark in it, and then a writing card, and then our fairy underneath. Then we have a little teeny fairy pocket with 2 little cards in here that have been glazed. All the flowers have been glazed in the book as well. And another little side tuck with a large fairy in here. She matches the ones in the center of the other signature. And here's the file folder. Here's just an image on the inside. On this one, there's 2 little tags, 2 little fairy tags. Come here. That go in a pocket right here. That holds the envelope shut. It's a little half of a Velcro dot. And then there's some stationery in here. Get back in there. Okay. It just seemed to kind of want to stick up a little bit, so I put these cards here. And then there's also a card that comes out this way. And it's got a charm on it that is a leaf. And all the pages almost, not all of them, but most of them have the lace on the edge. This one on this side is the center of the second signature. And there's a large card in here. There's a wax seal with a flower in it that I made. And there's a butterfly, and it says Metamorphosis on here. Excuse me. And that's why I put the butterfly on there and the butterfly card. Actually, these are moths. Then this opens like this. And then you have this long card here, which kind of wants to hitch up on this acetate. There we go. Because it's all glazed. Then on this side is another wax seal and another windowed pocket. Both of these windows I cut with die. We have this card. And then this opens up. Originally, I was going to put this one on this side, this one on this side. They were both going to open up, and then that way they could both have, or this one was going to have a charm and open this way. But then I realized it was going to make it too thick in the center, so I ended up switching the pages around. So there's a little pocket here. And I made it so that there was a large writing area in the center. Beautiful little graphics and glaze and all that. Then there's this page, and on this page is a double magnet belly band. I guess you would call it a belly band closure. And it holds this giant writing card. And underneath is a fairy. Are you tired of me saying the word fairy yet? And I put the other two matching tickets from the tickets that were in where the envelope was, holding the envelope shut, on the back of this. And then I glazed this fairy and put the word magical with some eyelash trim. Over here it says Nature's Awakening. Of course, we got some more eyelash trim, and this card comes out. There's acetate pocket. I love acetate pockets and belly bands, in case you can't tell. You can see everything. And this is just some decoration. This is a double belly band acetate with the vine on it. So you have to put this card in first. Well, you don't have to. It just makes your life easier. And then you can slide this card in easier because the other one's already there. And then this is the last page of the book. There's a double charm. So there's two pockets. And each one has a charm and a card that comes out. This one's a little tree. And this one's a little owl in the tree. And here is a wax seal that I made. I'm going to start trying to do this. And this wax seal is the colors of the journal, and it also has a T embossed in it. I believe that's what it's called, stamped in it for Terry. Then on the very back of the book is another feature. This is another expandable pocket that I rounded, and it matches the image in the envelope flap on the front cover. Then this little, the last of the 3 file folders comes out, and there's some more eyelash trim, whatnot. It's kind of hard to see on camera, I think. And then it makes a little notebook with the butterflies on the back. Then all that's left is the back cover, which I left plain so that the book would lay flat. I'm considering coming back and putting lace around the edges, but I don't mind it being, you know, plain, so that everything, all this heavy stuff, sits flat. So that's it for the flip through for Spring Fairies. I hope you enjoyed it. Please go through and watch the 12-part tutorial on how to make this. I really had a good time, and I think you will too. If you're a member of the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, you'll get a free PDF that tells you step by step how I made it. I write everything down before I do it. And then if you're a member of the group, you get a typed up version of this with a photo of the book in there. And I guess that's it. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video series, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.